Today on this long weekend in first week of May, I am in New South Wales just looking for trial sites for our winter crops. Now this one I just want to emphasize the importance of fallow here. You can see this whole paddock they are going to plant this season or maybe in summer, but this is all in no-till conditions, and you can see the last crop residue, which is wheat here. That's crop residue. I think it looks like it was planted at 30 centimeter rows, and people are controlling here weeds using glyphosate. So first about no-till. As I mentioned, people sometimes they call it no-till or zero tillage fields, and this is the same kind of field. And here this farmer has not really cultivated this paddock. And how do then they control weeds? And see, first of all, so many weeds. If you see there, these all they have sprayed. So these are all weeds. And you need to understand the importance of this weed management in fallow conditions. First of all, what is this fallow? Here, because agriculture all depends on rainfall, rain-fed. So they don't really take both crops or two crops in a year. They take only one crop depending on soil moisture. So if you see here, they always check moisture in the soil. If it is enough for this winter crop, they will plant this winter crop. But what's that mean? That in summer, it's all fallow. And in that fallow, as I mentioned, farmers don't want to cultivate their field. So how do then they control weeds? They have to use herbicides. And if you see, some of these weeds have already produced seeds. So it doesn't matter if you have sprayed this one, seed is already in the soil bank, in the soil. See, this is milk thistle. Yes, looks like it's dying, but some seeds were already, already blown away. So if you see this whole paddock between these rows, these are all weeds dying. So they have to use lots of herbicides, and the main herbicides, very broad spectrum, non-selective, it's glyphosate. And sometimes they use group 1 herbicides in mixture with glyphosate. But what could happen if they are just keep using glyphosate? Because they don't want to cultivate and get rid of these weeds using cultivation. Why? Because of soil erosion problem, don't want to lose moisture, lots of other benefits of no-till conditions. So in this situation, they are just applying glyphosate, and the result is resistance. Okay, glyphosate resistance in several weeds, especially these summer ones. We call it barnyard grass, people call it jungle rice or Echinoclea colonna. This is all milk thistle. You can see these ones, or common saw thistle, Sonchus oleracea. So these are some of the weeds, and farmers have to apply several times, because as they get rainfall, these seeds will germinate. So you can see now the importance of weed management in fallow conditions. And here we researchers need to really bring some other alternatives other than herbicides. Can't just rely on herbicides, especially glyphosate. Because these weeds are not everywhere, can we target their seed bank, or can we use any precision sprayer or something like electrical weeding or laser? There are lots of other future technologies. So that's what I just wanted to show here, this paddock. I was going to finalize our sites on the way. So that's good. Thanks.